Okay, welcome back. Sorry about the cutoff of the last video. I was just running out of time, but I'm gonna get all these done in this 15-minute span. So I'm just gonna jump right into the next question that I left off on was what to expect with classes and tests. So you have class like every day. What to expect is stay awake. Like that's all you need to know. Stay awake. Like, cause you will fall asleep and you'll wake up to somebody like pulling your desk out from underneath of you, or somebody like screaming right in your ear. Like you will be embarrassed. Like don't fall. I mean, you're embarrassed, but like it's not embarrassing because like we all go through it. People will be like sniffing hand sanitizer, like looking like some crackheads. Like no, but just stay awake. That's all I have to say. Memorize your chain of command. I never got questioned super hard on my chain of command, but like a lot of girls on my flight will get randomly stopped by AMTIs like from other squadrons on the base and be like, who is your superintendent? Who is your yada yada? And like you'd be like, I don't know. Yeah, anyways. Do you get a lot of personal time to write letters home or other personal things? Other personal things, I don't know what you mean. Like, no, you don't have a lot of personal time. I don't know what other personal things you would want to do. Masturbate maybe, which that's kind of an awkward topic, but like, I mean, you can go in the bathroom like in the middle of the night. You do shower with everybody though, so like you will be bumping butt cheeks. Anyways, writing letters.
Sorry, that was kind of odd.
Writing letters, no, you don't get a lot of time to write letters, especially in the beginning. For the first 3 weeks, you're not allowed to write, I think it's 3 weeks, you're not allowed to write letters, you don't get mail, none of that. Like no phone calls, nothing. Like they're cutting you off from the outside world and it sucks so bad. But you could get really close with at least some of the girls in your flight. My flight got along really well. I miss all of them. But yeah, so girls like sneak and write letters at night and like in the bathroom. And if you have like somebody cool that's working on EC, like they won't tell you, but like you gotta be careful because like some people will snitch on you for staying up past lights out. How long does it take for you to poop? There are rumors of constipation due to stress. I personally didn't have any problems taking a shit. Like, when I get nervous, I do poop. So like, but it is very nerve-wracking because like you got 3 minutes to use the bathroom with 50 girls and y'all all better be back downstairs, and you're like, I don't even have time to wipe my ass. Like you just make it work. Like you do like wipe your ass, but like, and if you be late, they know why you're late, but like, yeah, like just, I don't know. But I do know some people like had to go to, what is it called? The clinic, to get like a constipation pack is what they call it, and it's like a bag of stuff to deal with being constipated. The best part and the worst part. Ugh. The best part was making just that memory, like just being able to say that I did it. Like I don't know, like it's just cool. Like people look at you different once you are in the military. It's something to be proud of. Like you completed that. I don't know, just like the best part was like seeing my mom and my dad and like seeing how proud they were of me. Like that made it all worth it. The worst part for sure was when everybody started to get mail and I didn't get any. And I didn't get any because when you first get there, you get to call whoever it is and give them your address. And I was like, you have like 1 minute to do it. Everybody is screaming at you to, like, there are so much screaming in the background going on, screaming at you to hurry up and get off the phone. And my mom answered the phone. She was crying and I was like trying not to cry. And I gave her the address and I gave it to her with the numbers flopped. So for the longest time, it was like 4 weeks before I got any mail. Like and all my friends were getting mail and I knew I had done that. So like I wasn't thinking nobody wrote me. But I did learn that everybody that says they're gonna write you before you leave, they don't. You appreciate letters so much. But my sisters and my brother and my parents and my grandma, like, that is who wrote me letters. So, like, you figure out, like, who's really there for you. How long, no. Something I wish I knew before. I wish I knew before. Okay, so everybody's like, oh, your recruiter lies to you, whatever. I had to lose like 45 pounds to join the military because I was overweight. And my recruiter told me that whenever, and it was hard, like, when my recruiter told me, like, whenever you join, like, you won't have to worry about your weight anymore, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's a lie. That was 100% a lie, because you definitely do have to worry about your weight, because you get a waist measurement as one of the components on your PT test. Like, I don't know why he would say that to me, like, obviously to get me to still join after being stressed out about having to lose weight and, like, oh, I'm so tired of, like, not eating and whatever. But, like, it is a dedication to maintaining a waist of a certain size, and it's not even like that small, but for me, like, I've always been the same size. Like, I've always been like damn near 200 pounds. Like, that's just like how my frame has been throughout high school, like everything. But yeah, so you don't have to worry about your weight per se, like the pounds on the scale, but you have to worry about your size, like your waist tape. Yeah, but that was the one thing I wish I would have known, is that, like, that he was lying, and staying in shape is important, because, like, I just got back into running.
Oh my god.
Like, I wish I would have never, like, I had an injury a year ago that, like, I didn't have to run on my PT tests for the past 2 PT tests, and, like, now I know I'm gonna have to run again in March, and I know it's only November, but, like, I'm trying to get prepared, and my 1.5 miles is so slow. But I'll keep y'all updated on that. I'm gonna get back in shape, don't worry, like, I've been working on it. Can you volunteer for certain roles like laundry leadership? So the way, they're gonna do it different with every flight, but the way that my MTIs did it, like, they asked, like, who's good at cleaning, who's good at being loud, like, stuff like that. And then you can be like me, or like sit there. But, like, what you don't want to do, I wasn't this, but everybody who's done it has been miserable, is be a chow runner, because you have to memorize so much shit, and you're always getting yelled at. Laundry's pretty chill, except you have to touch everybody's dirty drawers. I was an element leader and I can't remember what it was called. Like, we stood outside and was, like, screamed that the flight was ready to enter the dining facility. Yeah, but anyways, I don't remember what it was called. Does it go by fast or slow? I don't know. It's like you're in a time warp. Like, I don't know. You count down, you don't count on days, you count down weeks. Like, that's how you make the time pass. And meals, waiting on the meals, I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah. Do you miss it afterwards? Yes, I do. I don't know why. I think it's Stockholm syndrome or whatever. Like, I miss my MTIs. I cried when I left. I miss my friends. We all did. Like, and not everybody's like that, but, like, my MTIs were just, like, super genuine, good people. Had a good sense of humor. They did yell at us all the time, but, like, I don't know, like, I had a good experience because I had good leadership, and I had good airmen, good wingmen around me. Like, it was a good time sometimes. That's, like, how I said I didn't get mail for the first, like, 4 weeks. Like, if I wouldn't have had the relationships I had with those girls, like, I would have been so miserable. Like, yeah. So the girl who wrote these questions to me, like, asked me to mention a DEP app. So DEP is a delayed entry program. It's what you are enrolled in before you join. I don't know what that is, but she says that there's, like, packing lists and stuff on there, so you guys might want to check it out. You can bring makeup. Will it be put away till graduation? Yes, you can bring makeup. It will be put away till graduation. And there's, like, storage closets where you store the stuff you bring. bring natural makeup, a little bit of concealer, powder. You don't need no pop and highlight, maybe some nude eyeshadow, something to do your eyebrows. I had those eyebrow shaver things. I did everybody's eyebrows because like, and I hate shaving my eyebrows because they grow back faster, but like it's so fast to do it, like you have to use stuff that you can get done fast. But yeah, and you can, if you don't bring makeup, you can go to the BX and buy stuff for graduation makeup. But like, if you're of any other complexion other than my own, you might want to just bring it because like they don't have hardly any options at the BX for you. Just being honest, like, and when they do, it gets sold out because like they don't have anything. I have a specific shampoo and conditioner that I love. Please tell me I can use it. So you can bring travel sized shampoo and conditioner that probably won't last you the whole time. So I don't know. You can use it at first until you run out of it. I don't wash my hair that often though, because like your hair is in a bun all the time, and if it's wet and thick like mine in a bun all the time, like girls get mildew in their hair. Not having it. Do you get to shave? Yes, some girls shaved like every time we showered. I don't know how they accomplished that. Like my showers, I was always taking too long. I shaved on Sundays after the 5th week when my leg hair was out of control. Like we had to wear shorts, and that was like the first time we were around our brother flight, and I was like, wait a minute, like I like looking at these men, like it's been a while and they're looking at my legs and I had this thick black hair on them. So I had to go back and shave. Like I was so embarrassed. But no, I didn't shave before. I did shave once before that, and from where you sweat so much and all that, like I got so much like ingrown hairs, and like I was like, no, I'm not shaving again. But after that, I shaved after that 5th week. Advice on dealing with drama. Like I mentioned before, me and my flight got along really well. I think one of the reasons for that was because we had communication, but it's because we had personalities like mine in the flight who really wanted to talk about things that was bothering us. Like if I have an issue, like I'm going to speak on it, because holding that inside doesn't do anything but create negative tension. Like you just got to get used to each other. Like you'll be okay. Like, but if you have an issue with somebody, like address it. Like have an amnesty hour in the day room every Sunday or something. Like other than that, like I don't really know, because we didn't really have drama. I think I'm gonna make another video so I can just tell you all about what I brought. So I'm really sorry to cut this off again. It's really inconvenient to have to only be able to talk for 15 minutes, but my YouTube I'm only using my phone, and YouTube won't let me upload something if it's over 15 minutes from a mobile device. So and I don't want to like rush through it because I have some stuff I'm going to show you. But I'll be right back, like I said in the last video before this one. So stay tuned. I'll upload them all together, so you can just click on one after the other if you choose. And yeah, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.